Hey guys, welcome back to Crusty Demons. This time we're going to Amsterdam, and this time I wanted a tour guide because I was getting lost. So, with me and blanktester, we picked up Zerisguth, and he'll do a good job.
I'm sure of it.
And tell the viewers where exactly. Well, you don't have to tell them exactly where you're from, but kind of give them an explanation of why we picked you rather than.
He's somewhere over in the European continent or something,
right?
I'm from.
You're from Germany, right?
Almost. Just a bit more to the west, and you're right there.
A bit more to the. Well, we don't know directions.
Can you give me a wall of my room to point at?
So are you from Germany or France? Because those are the only countries in Europe I know.
Well, I'm from the Netherlands, so.
Oh God, what is that?
Yeah, so
That's where Amsterdam is.
so lucky us.
Weedsterdam?
Yeah. So okay, what I am doing is I'm remembering that the Xbox I borrowed. The guy who owns it loves classic rock, and you can usually change up the soundtracks on these Xbox games. So I'm like, screw all this metal stuff, let's rock out to some early Zepp. So, yeah, that should be good. It actually fit it quite well. But, alright, we're going into Amsterdam with 9.5 minutes on our game timer.
Supposedly.
Zerisguth, we are 1 tutorial and 2 whole levels in.
Yeah.
Alright.
And
games in-game timer doesn't work.
Probably played it for about an hour. More probably.
And it's counted 9 minutes.
That's not gonna get old.
Yeah.
Alright, now that we've loaded...
You guys are time travelers or something.
Yeah. Now that we've loaded the menu to load the level, let's load the menu that loads the bikes.
And then load the bikes.
And then start loading the level.
Then load the loading screen.
Speed this shit up. But yeah, the devil's about to give us a rundown on Amsterdam, so...
Here we go.
You know.
Let's tell us how good he is at this.
Amsterdam, my favorite European city. It has everything a devil needs. Culture, canals, coffee shops, and hookers. It's quiet in the mall, but there's a buzz in the red light district. Why not hit the dance floor or get high and get a fresh perspective? Remember, play safe and don't fall in the canal.
So, was that accurate? Do they have twice as many coffee shops as the rest of the world?
No, they only have, the normal amount of coffee shops, except those rarely sell coffee.
Right.
I mean, like, people go to California for the 3 W's, the weed, weather, and women, and Amsterdam's got 2 of those, right? I don't know. What's the weather like?
Well, the weather is... In summer, it's great. Anything but summer, it's kind of horrible.
I'll hop on a plane and go over for the 3 W's.
Only in the summer.
Weed, weather, and women.
I hate weather. And weed.
Yeah.
I hate everything. So, does any of this look familiar to you?
Well, I've not been to Amsterdam often, but so far, no.
No, not at all. You don't remember all the ramps coming off of buildings?
It's okay. We're in the unmarked district. Once I yeah, we're in the train district, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, yeah, there are trains. I remember there being trains.
Oh, hey. I heard you were kicking around.
This is what
People in Amsterdam.
people in
Yeah,
thick. Yeah, thick. Dutch
listen to that,
accent.
that thick Southern redneck accent. Oh,
It's
hey,
so
I heard
cultural.
you kicking around.
I mean, if you want a bit of comparison, listen to my accent and you'll know about what it would sound like.
Nope, that's not what it sounds like. You're from somewhere else, clearly.
Of course.
Obviously.
I'm just
it's a dialect thing. It's a dialect thing.
Maybe it's like
in Amsterdam they talk.
Maybe it's like a North Amsterdam versus South Amsterdam thing. Like there's just there's just a line where the people go from sounding like him to sounding like them.
Right.
There are multiple dialects in the Netherlands, but usually
None
when
of them
speaking
sound like-
English, they all sound kind of the same.
Well,
To English, they all sound like "Yar, sure you betcha."
to dumb Americans, it sounds like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, any interest other than being a completely confusing level, which I remember I sat in for a little bit when you played this the first time, and man, I could not map out in my head where everything was.
Yeah, no.
Anything else interesting in this level? There's a big empty mall that you're in right now.
Yeah, not really. I mean, there's a couple cool things you could try. There's a challenge for like riding on top of the trains for a while.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Oh, good.
How the hell did you... from...
Very carefully.
Very carefully. Whatever your question was, that's our answer.
Right.
Yeah, you crash into those rails by driving it at like six,
Yeah.
meters per second. Huh?
I was wall running, and then I was pole grinding.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can speed up and slow down those cams, but is that just for like if you really want to catch that bone crunching goodness?
Yeah, it doesn't add to points at all.
Doesn't add anything.
It's just an extra thing they threw in there. Which,
So-
alright. Again, we've complimented the ability to speed
So
that
maybe
up.
instead of including that feature, they could have made good levels.
Right.
You would think
My
so.
sisters are easy.
Alright, because the thing about this level is, I think I actually... Am I on the other side by this point?
I have no idea.
See, I have no idea, but like,
Ugh, completely
at the start,
lost.
at the start, you're gated off to half of the level. Like, you can only play half the level, and the way you get to the other half is by jumping through one window
Yeah.
to the other half.
So there's like, if you don't know about that, then
Yeah.
just speed that up so we don't have to watch
Yeah.
you trying to get. Oh my god.
No, I am back to the original half of the level. I don't think I've made it over there yet.
There was. Did you do that one challenge that gave us a lot of fucking?
No,
trouble?
I didn't do it.
Okay, why don't I just describe it? So there's this one challenge.
Well, actually, a lot of challenges gave me fucking trouble.
Well, I mean, like the one challenge that we tried for like an hour and couldn't make it work, and I was sitting here for.
The jumping through windows one?
Yeah.
Alright.
So the idea is that I think if I remember correctly, there's a pimp who's asking you to well, basically, his hoes are all working overtime, let's say.
Yeah.
Without off the clock, without him knowing, and he's pissed off about that, so he wants you to go crash it. And so the windows will be open, and you're supposed to crash your bike. You're supposed to bail into the windows.
Yeah.
That they've marked, which is easier said than done.
I would
So much
imagine
easier
so.
said
From
than
what
done.
I'm seeing here, the game doesn't control very easily.
No, it doesn't.
No, not at all.
Once you're bailing, it controls even more poorly.
Even worse, yeah.
Well, I mean, that would make sense. You're sort of, you don't have control over your flight if you're just falling through the air.
Right.
But, like, the jumps in the third level of the game, the jumps require you to do them, like, perfectly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And there were
So-
times when I
Don't
remember
you just love games that, that expect precision controlling when the controls themselves really don't allow for it?
Right. See, that's exactly one of the big problems with this game. And then, of course, another problem is that the game kind of sucks.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah. This is. You get to use different vehicles, but the missions that you use different vehicles for.
Like, there's 2 different vehicles per level, but the missions that are those, like, required specific for those
Holy
are
shit,
always gimmicks.
Holy shit, this is so stupid.
Like,
So
I mean,
you're literally just going back and forth, picking up packages. And,
yeah. Yeah,
wow.
and, like,
Thank you for speeding that up.
How?
the trains always go, like, in the same pattern. Like, you always
in
want
time,
you
yeah.
always want to wait, for just one, but, like, cross-track courier.
Oh, so good.
Wow.
And then I think
Gameplay.
there's
Yeah.
another, like, pedestrian tossing mission, and I think I spent a while trying to get it, but again, like, I don't know, when I tried, I just couldn't.
There was another thing about this level that I remembered just now. So if you check the Devil's checklist, the pause menu checklist of all the goals, and they each have like a little picture next to them to try to help you, figure out where you're supposed to go. But like half the pictures in this level, especially, I remember, like half the pictures didn't point us to anything. Like it was like you'd just see a generic texture behind the person standing there, and we'd have no fucking
Like
idea
you'd see
where to
the
go.
fucking concrete under them.
Right, and you're like, how the hell am I supposed to know where they are? Especially with big levels that are confusing and have lots of paths that go up and down and all over the fucking place. And there was this one chick we were trying to find for the longest time, and it turned out she was
like way up on top of a roof.
Yeah,
that
we didn't even know you could get up.
That happened to
to
have stained glass windows that looked just like the windows in the building.
Right. So there were a whole bunch of stained glass windows that looked exactly the same, and one of them was in the picture, so we couldn't figure it out.
So here's a challenge that's kind of shit, because the jumps they want you to do, this is ATV specific, so you can't do it with the bike. The jumps they want you to do are a cross between, like, just boosting is not enough, but doing any jump will, like, smash you into the ceiling.
Wow.
Great. That's just beautiful.
I bet you Super Nitro would have gotten you through it.
And some,
Wow.
I don't even know.
The wheels catch on the back. And you only get, like, 10 seconds, so if you fail once, you might as well restart.
Yep.
Wow.
But, like, this will probably be the first time, if you pick this one, which, I don't know, once you get through the windows, it's not hard, but if you pick this one, this is the first time you see the other half of the level, but you can't stop and stay in
that's
it,
true,
you know?
No, you
keep
have to
going,
complete the stupid mission first.
and it drops you back out onto the other side, so, like, we didn't really pick up that this was where the other half of the level would be.
Right, because it takes you through here, and then you go back. Wow, that's stupid.
So then if you want to go to the other side of the level, you have to go there yourself after that.
Yes.
Yeah.
After you finish a mission, it'll drop you back off. Regardless of where the mission finished, it'll drop you back off at the mission's starting point, so...
So even if the end was at the other side.
Right,
Yeah.
you would have had to go there yourself.
That's
I don't think the developers thought it would be this confusing, getting onto the other side. Like, they probably thought it was so obvious.
It was probably obvious to them because they were, like, able to kind of view the whole level as a whole.
yeah, no,
Just flying around
while
with the
ma-
camera, while
while
editing
making-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, you have to bust into the mall anyway. Just bust out the other side, and there's the other half of the level.
And we're like, where the fuck is all that? We don't
Yeah.
see it because we're down here and there's, like, no fucking camera control.
Yeah, because, like, the doors to the mall are closed. Like, there's a way to open them up, and I think I'm going to go do that pretty soon once I stop crashing into everything. But, it's
luck with
inside
that.
the mall itself, yeah.
Yeah, to open up the doors to the mall, you have to be in the mall, which you go through a window to do that.
Yeah.
Which, of course, in Amsterdam, that's totally legal. Nobody has a problem with that.
Of course not.
I mean,
you know?
look, they built this whole mall, and there's just, like, one dude chilling in there.
Yeah, there's... Why did they do this? They have pedestrians walking all over the place.
Why the hell did they close the
Outside.
door?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's nighttime, so
Yeah.
maybe the mall's closed.
So? It's
But they left all the-
Amsterdam.
No, see, that's one of the things they got wrong. All malls in Amsterdam are open 24/7.
Pretty awesome.
Maybe not 24/7.
You want to know why people love the coffee shops? Because you can show up at 2 a.m. and get your mocha.
Yeah, 25/8.
All right,
Always open.
Smash that devil bail thing, and you open up the doors. So,
Yep.
I mean, then it becomes a lot easier.
That's how we open all our doors in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah, smashing...
Smash
Here's
those
what-
stupid devil tokens.
Here's what you've been looking for: the canals.
Oh, boy.
Yay.
Canals.
Yeah.
So, just,
More stuff.
more jumping around.
But then, like, you get to the other half of the level, and then you can ride up on the roofs, which takes you to, like, an elevated side path that takes you to the roofs up on the first half of the level, which
Right.
is where, like,
Where
a
that
couple
chick
of the
was.
challenges are. Like, I'm gonna go do that chick's challenge now.
Oh, okay, so yeah, after going through the whole mall...
So, like, in that train station, you saw the windows behind them, and then when you get on top of the train station, there she is.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
How
Big
did
lights,
she
lots of
get
tattoos.
there?
You overcompensating for something? Make you a bet.
Completely different
My
voice.
money
What
says you
accent
can't
is
get
this?
up here.
You overcompensating for something? It's almost like she was gonna put on a big thing of big thick nerd glasses.
So, this challenge, the first time I saw you doing it was really annoying.
Yeah, I kept trying to do it like how I thought the game would allow me to do it, which is always a sentence that ends in "but that didn't work." So it wants you to like get a big combo and get there with all the points, but actually just get there with like none of the points and then
Just do a big combo in this bowl.
get all the points here.
So basically,
Cheese
if you try to get all the points, you know, that are floating there, you just end up messing it up.
Yeah.
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 You
But waste your time and mess it
you
up.
think that you want to follow the points, that they show you the correct path.
If you're talking about the little like the yellow things, those are just small little point things. You get more by just doing tricks.
Yeah, but even then, you would think that following the points gets you where you want to go.
I mean, it gets you where you want to go. It just doesn't get you enough.
Yeah. Not even close.
I mean,
oh my
there's-
God, why did you slow mo
There's
this?
ground tricks. I just, you know,
Yeah. Thank you. Oh. Okay.
just
Yeah, I really wanted to see it like this.
a point of beauty.
Is it though?
This
Horrifying
I mean,
world.
you could use this to actually get an idea of what the level looks like.
I guess that's true. So you get 8 pints of blood. Yeah, just run him over. Run him over. Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit.
That's Amsterdam for you. You see a dead body on the street, you just run it over.
He's
Oh,
already
oh my
dead, so
God.
who cares?
Jesus.
Yep,
Wow. So that was the secret record.
one of them.
Yeah, Amsterdam blood.
Every level has like 5 secret records, and then you just like. It turns out you spin higher than the level record, and that's one of the challenges.
But it turns out since there are like no fucking guides.
Yeah, this is like the very first full game thing anyone has done.
So because of that, we have no idea what some of these secret records are.
Yeah, but complete 10 and you unlock the
Bikes and all that shit. In the race.
unlock the race, which lets you leave the level and lets you get the next level. But I'm actually going to stay in here a little longer because I completely skipped over one of the vehicles,
Oh yeah.
the 4x4,
Oh yeah.
and actually something pretty awesome is going to happen.
Oh, really?
Apparently, switching to a new vehicle is the cue to change the song
Oh
or
really?
whatever. And I gotta say, the perfect song comes on when I
For
get,
the 4x4.
when I get the 4x4.
Oh shit.
Too bad if I leave it alone, it'll probably get the video muted.
Yeah,
So.
so we're gonna have to talk over it. So, blah 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 blah
Blah blah
blah.
blah 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 blah. Actually, it was just when the levee breaks that was giving me problems. But whatever. Here's the 4x4. It's already. I really hope that's mud and not blood, but whatever.
Oh shit, yeah. Fuck yeah. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, they've got all these stupid little gimmick vehicles, and they all fucking suck.
Yeah. But I mean, when this happened,
Well, except for the mini bike. The mini bike is awesome for a reason.
for a
that you
single
will see-
reason,
that you guys will see
we'll
later
see
on.
when it shows up. But
Yeah. Oh man, drowning is so much fun.
yeah, drowning immediately kills you. But like when this happened, I just couldn't leave. You know, I had to
Right.
go run people down. I mean, there's a challenge for running 30 people over. Oh, wave at you.
And then
And
cup the balls.
Yeah, cup the balls. Also, because this challenge is completely ridiculous.
I like worldwide bad, man.
I'm a bad little boy.
Oh my.
Oh, thankfully it's not like that. No.
Well, it could be.
Someone should get him a blanket. He's shivering to death, it sounds like.
Yeah.
But alright, whatever. There's people in those porta potties. Let's go on a rampage.
Fed sunk.
You're gonna have a hard time tallying up my body count, considering that every time I run anyone over, they die.
Oh god.
I mean, I'm already
forgot that I'm tallying this up.
I'm probably at like 1,000 people. No,
In this game alone, you've probably killed like
twice as many as
you've
in
probably
the last
tripled
2.5
your,
years.
Yeah, probably tripled your body count.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. I thought Downhill Domination was going to be the top death getter.
No, I
this
mean,
game is definitely.
I run 30 people over in this level alone to get a challenge.
Those are some deep canals, by the way, that the car just sunk into oblivion.
Yeah, it just goes whoop, all the way down. Never coming back.
They're never.
There are hundreds of cars down there.
Yeah, they're never.
Nobody knows how many.
They're never coming back either.
Yeah, hundreds
Ju-
of people go missing every year because they drop into the canal and then the canal just sucks them down.
It's like you just drop down into the abyss.
Yep.
So one thing I start doing next level, I didn't do it here, but like, so we unlock the race, but if you want to skip some of the challenges that I did that you might think were bullshit, here's a couple alternate ones. I don't actually run all 30 people over. I think I quit and just move on.
So you're telling me I actually do have to count?
Yes.
Damn it.
About, probably coming up. I think I'm going to mention it, but, that one's pretty easy, yeah. 21.
Oh.
There. And there's another one for knocking over 7 porn mags, which are all of them are inside these little, like crevasses in the building, that
Oh,
are
great. So
have
it's like
glass panels, blocking them off.
almost literally like an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
Not really crevasses, it's kind
like
of
windowed.
window fronts for the building. So I quit directly out of the level because I wanted to test something.
Oh.
And look, overall time 16:58 minutes.
In
16 minutes
in this
50.
level, or is that overall over the whole?
I don't know. That would still be better than before.
Yeah.
So not. Look, 27 minutes. It actually counted. It actually counted up from 9.5 minutes to 26.5 minutes.
How did it do?
It actually.
Why did it actually count time this time? I mean, it was. We did a trailer park level. We did. Well, that was a tutorial level, but it was a level.
Trailer park level gave us 5 minutes on the counter.
Right.
The New York level gave us 2 minutes on the counter. The Cancun level gave us 2 more minutes, and then Amsterdam just gave us 17. And we've still got the race to go.
What?
Loading the races takes just as long.
What the fuck?
When this world starts getting me down, I like to get up on the roof. I love looking down on the little people, wasting their lives away. Wait till they see what's going on overhead. Get ready for low-flying motorcycles, people. Yeah, it's time for some death-defying action. Let's race across the rooftops and try not to look down. Try not to.
The devil sounds kind of smug.
Oh yeah, just a little.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
So how was this race?
It was complete shit for us when not trying to play it the first time.
Oh,
But
that's right. Yeah. It
For
was.
some reason, I don't know if I had just gotten better or if the Zep really carried me along, but I kind of just did this one, no problem.
Huh.
And I mean, there's actual jumps. You can actually do tricks.
There's actually enough time to do tricks.
Still doesn't give you any boost, whatever. I still don't know why there's tricks in the race levels.
Or why you have to pick new bikes for
Yeah.
the race levels.
Yeah.
Or why the tricks are different in the race levels.
Yeah.
So basically everything's different.
Race level specific tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the tricks
like,
have no use in the race levels.
Here's
They
how-
have a tiny bit of use. They give you a little bit of boost, but those little tokens will give you more boost. So you're better off just grabbing the tokens and planning your route that way.
Yeah. I mean, here's how it works. You can pick from one set of bikes for the actual levels, and then you can pick from a different set of bikes for the race levels. And you can't, mix and match. It's one or the other. And so those 2 sets of bikes have different tricks and ground tricks and bail poses.
So basically, and bail poses, which you would never want to bail during a race. But basically, you could separate those 2 components into 2 entirely separate games.
Yeah.
One is a racing game with its own set of tricks, its own set of bikes, its own set of maps.
It's still all the same physics.
Yeah, but I mean, you could say that about a lot of games running on the Unreal Engine.
I guess so.
It's basically 2 separate games. 2 separate mini games, I should say, because the game's not very long.
Yeah.
Crammed into one.
I guess so.
I guess they thought that would just balance
Oh,
out
no.
into a game.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we go.
Every single one of those jumps, when you bail off them or crash off them, it always spawns you 2 feet from the end of the ramp, so...
So you
Remember I was
have
up by 9 seconds at one point.
Yeah. Well, that was the race.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Whoopee.
When I'm feeling down, I like to get high.
Welcome to
Look
Amsterdam.
down on the little people. Well, that was Weedsterdam.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we unlocked the Heretic Mark II.
I hope
Yay.
you guys 420 blazed it.
Yeah. We probably should have told them to blaze it before.
I guess so. Just
We
wait.
probably shouldn't tell them to blaze it at all.
Yeah, no. Next time we're heading to Rio.
Yeah. And then...
Yeah, next time we're heading to the Rio Grande. So then it actually added like the whole 2 more minutes. Like I raced in like 150. It's like this level it decided to
actually count
everything.
What the hell? What the...
That's just weird.
It's really weird.
Maybe if you go straight into the race, it only counts the race time towards your total time.
Oh shit!
Wow, that's a program.
That would be a definite programming error, but actually that makes sense.
Yeah.
We'll have to look at that.
Yeah.
I'll go back and look at the other videos and tell you what I think.
Yeah. That might be the case. We'll see what happens next
Mystery perhaps solved?
Maybe.
Someone's
Find out next time
on Crusty Demons.
I have to make the joke every time.
Do you?
No, I guess I don't.
Alright.
Alright, see you guys then.